today, we are the only shipyard in the United States capable of constructing the most feared, mobile, frontline defense system known on the planet.
When word of crisis breaks out in Washington, it's no accident that the first question that comes to everyone's lips is, where is the nearest carrier?
Newport News Shipyard has over 9,000 workers building the most sophisticated ships in the world. World-class shipbuilders saddled with a second-class contract. Since January, the United Steelworkers of America has been bargaining with the company, trying to improve a dismal situation.
This is a world-class shipbuilding company, but more important than that, it has world-class shipbuilders. It was with the sweat of your brow, the toil of your back, the muscles of your arms, that they managed to buy Avondale shipyards. And if they got enough money to go shopping, they got enough money to pay you.
6 years ago, we bent over backwards to help keep the company afloat. Since 1993, our wages have been frozen, while the company has made a comeback.
This company has prospered by trying to keep members convinced that they ought not to be in the union, driving wedges between races, between sexes, between job classes. Look around! Look around! This is the face of solidarity.
What do we want? Contract! What do we need? Contract! Gotta have it! Contract! Everybody! Contract!
Solidarity is even more important today. On April 4th, our membership rejected the company's final offer and voted to go on strike.
We living on paycheck each week, from paycheck to paycheck, and our monies that we live on is not even enough to take care of our families.
I haven't had a raise in 6 years. I've been here 16 years. I'm tired of it.
These are highly skilled workers. They labor in an industry vital to our national security. They are the only workforce in the country that can build and maintain our nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, which are in use now, as we well know. And they make less money than the folks who brew beer right down the road.
We work at the most sophisticated shipyard in the world, yet the company wants to pay us less just because of where we live. Right now, we make less than workers at comparable shipyards, less than the industry average. The company says a 4-year, 14% wage increase is the best offer in the industry. What it doesn't say is that we haven't had a wage increase since 1993. Inflation has eroded the standard of living by 12%. Their wage proposal means we keep losing ground, never catching up to where we were in 1993.
Another important issue for us is the pension. Our pension plan today here absolutely stinks.
And there's no excuse for that. Newport News Shipyard has a $150 million surplus in its pension fund.
That surplus really doesn't belong to them. It belongs to us, and it came out of the taxpayers' money. So it's really our money. And the reason they don't want to share it with us is that they make money for themselves off of that pension surplus.
The Newport News Shipyard pension plan is the worst in the industry. The company makes more than $15 million a year in interest off the surplus alone. But their final offer is an insult, worth less over the 4 years of the contract than the company makes in 1 year of surplus interest. Under that plan, a 65-year-old worker with 30 years of service in 2003 would see his pension go up a whopping $83, from $506 a month to $589. Because of the huge surplus, we believe the company can easily afford a livable pension in line with industry averages.
There's a thing called dignity in the workplace, and that's something that this company has got to get involved in.
The negotiating committee is working long hours analyzing the wages and pensions and hammering out a fair proposal. Other issues on the table include outside contractors, rising medical insurance premiums, re-rate targets, and the 95 concessions.
I have spent much of the weekend talking with our international president, George Becker, and with the other officers and members of the union's executive board. They are all behind this strike 100%.
The International Union has approved use of its strike fund. It's put together a team of experienced people to set up an across-the-board assistance and mobilization plan.
We're not here to tell anybody what to do. We're here to build relationships and to build the union. That's our sole goal. That's our sole objective, to make sure that we have the best possible opportunity to win this dispute and make sure our members get a just and fair contract.
For now, the mightiest shipyard in the world is a ghost town. We aim to keep it that way until we have a just and fair agreement, until they stop treating us like second-class citizens. We can achieve this goal if we stick together. And remember, a world-class workforce deserves a world-class contract.